Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Aquarius for the month of April. So we're going to use my cards and also the crystal ball. So don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. And there's also links in the description for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. So just shuffling the cards and just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time, okay? And your card is the Four of Wands. What I feel with this card is that things are going to become more settled for you, okay? I mean, as I look in the ball, actually, I do see like this coming together. I don't know, it looks like a kind of sort of lift door, but the doors are shutting. Okay, so the doors come together, and then I just sense things are going to move to a different level here. Okay, there's something here about things are going to become more settled for you. I do actually see two people on this card, and they're waving some flowers in the air. So it's very much this sense of a celebration around you, or soon to come up here. Okay, but I just sense there's going to be more structure. You know, I do see like this kind of this structure on the card here with the sticks and the kind of sort of roof here, or the flowers. It's very much about things becoming more structured, things becoming more settled for you. Okay, card crossing is, I mean, it's the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. It's interesting, you know, as I look in the ball, I see like this heart which is upside down. Okay, so there's heartache here. Okay, there's something here about things have been turned on their head. But the thing with this card, the Eight of Cups, is that even though things have reached rock bottom, there was something missing, there was something incomplete, and it's like needing some time apart or away from this situation, and it's like you find the answers, because this card is very much about things building up again. Okay, it's also very karmic with the number 8, so there's been a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, but it's like you find the answers. It's like something has been keeping you stuck. It's been staring you in the face, the answer, I sense here. You know, it's a bit like you look for that pen that you find behind your ear, or those glasses which you find you're wearing. Okay, so either you choose not to see it, or you just don't see it, but there's a strong sense that you're going to see things for how they really are. Okay, and you are going to take some kind of action around the situation, which then brings you more peace of mind and contentment. So if I look back, coming to the present, I've got the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so maybe there was a time, I feel here, where you were wearing your heart on your sleeve. Okay, the feeling here is that you gave and got little back in return. Okay, and also a sense of trying to let go, trying to move forward, and then just slipping back into your sea of emotions. Okay, but more recently, you know, I do sense you are starting to see things. Okay, you are gaining more clarity here. So rather than drowning in your emotions, there's a strong sense here with the Queen just touching the water there with her feet or her foot. So it's kind of being in touch with your emotions, but not drowning in your emotions. Okay, so there's a strong sense of perhaps ruling with your mind here, rather than wearing your heart on your sleeve. Okay, some big changes ahead, and there's a strong sense of things building up again for you. So if I look more forward, I've got the King of Wands here. Okay, very positive card, very spiritual. It shows that mojo coming back. Okay, so you may have lost hope around a situation, but it's very much about getting that back. Okay, getting that passion back. You're going to feel a whole lot more passionate about your life, and also what's happening around your life as well. It's a very, very positive card as well, so it kind of shows you seeing the positive in this situation. It's not about being positive all the time, which isn't possible. You've tried it, and then there's kind of, you know, you kind of fall down or whatever, you know. So the feeling here is that you can see the positive in every situation. Okay, and it's just a matter of just looking for that. Then once you do that, then you'll start to grow and expand and move towards what you want. I know the challenges have been really difficult and unfair, but you can, I mean, in spite of them, okay, you can actually use it to actually help yourself to grow and expand. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, okay? And I do sense you will swim, okay? You won't sink, you will swim. So the card in the goal position is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you're wanting something to grow here, you're wanting something to expand. You know, I just see all this rain here in the ball, and there's something here, you know, it doesn't rain, it pours. But also about over-egging it, over-watering the plant. If you keep watering the plant, then it will just die, okay? So there's a strong sense of you stepping back, you know, from a situation. Once you do that, then you create space and time for something to grow. There's no harm in going back every now and again and giving a bit of a water, but not constantly. Okay, so this could well be around the situation. You keep putting out the same intention, which kind of shows a lack of faith, and it just ends up just drowning your original intention. But stepping back, going back every now and again is fine. You know, you might put it out on a daily basis at night, which is fine, but not constantly. It shows a lack of faith. But let's look at the card in the subconscious, which is the Page of Pentacles here. You have been working on yourself, okay? I do sense you becoming stronger, more settled. It does take time to appear on the outside. There is kind of sort of some kind of time delay here, and there's also work in progress I get as well. Okay, it's also about some good news around some kind of security issues. So it could well be improvements around money, work, business, you gaining more certainty or you gaining more commitment. And then the card in the advice position is shown by the Two of Swords. Could well be that you're being pulled two ways. Okay, you know, your mind, you know, it's like you've got to make a choice. You know, and it could well be around, should I stay or should I go? Or should I completely let go, or should I deal with the situation in a different way if that's not possible? If you have a look at the card, it's got like a moon, it's got the water, which is the emotions, and then you've got the Two Swords, which is the mind, okay? So there's been some kind of conflict here between the mind and the heart. What I would say, you know, which was shown up earlier actually, about not wearing your heart on your sleeve. So let your mind take control, you know, but listen to your heart. So take on board what your heart has to say. But if you let your heart take control, then you start wearing your heart on your sleeve, and then your emotions start stirring up, and you're just brought back to square one, where if you let your mind rule but listen to your heart, take on board what your heart has to say, that drives you forward. That's the best combination. And then your heart can come out when it's ready. Yeah, but first of all, you have to be a little bit tough, I'd say. Let's look here at the next card, which is what's on the outside, which is the Knight of Wands in the reverse position. I mean, already with this card, it shows things starting to settle. As I said, it can take some time to appear on the outside, but this is what's happening within yourself, and also the universe as well. You know, I do sense you put out some wishes here, you know, to the angels, you know, the universe, and sometimes things do have to get worse before they get better. But there is a strong sense that things are starting to settle. That's the type of energy which I get. So the experiences which you get, or the signs which you get from the universe, are kind of sort of guiding you towards things becoming more settled. You have to go through the experience, okay? They can't just put you on the other side, because otherwise it's pointless. You know, once you go through the experience, even though it's challenging, you'll come to like a plateau. Things will settle down for you. So the card in the Hopes and Fears is the Lover's card. It's interesting, I was just talking about the angel here, you know, which is shown. It's also the choice card as well. So again, it's about making a choice between one thing and another. And I really do feel it's between letting go or dealing with the situation differently. Because if you change the way you look at something, what you look at also changes. Okay, and don't forget, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Something needs to change here, and it could well be around a love situation or something that's close to your heart. Final card is the King of Swords in the reversed position. I do sense you drawing a line in the sand here around the situation and letting go once and for all. I do sense something toxic which has been going on around you. It could well be there's someone who's been manipulative or controlling, but it's just moving away. It just seems very superficial, this situation or this connection. I mean, initially it will throw up all kinds of stuff. You know, it's a bit like you shake up that snow globe. All the snow goes all over the place, but there's this beautiful scene, okay, which is really what you're wanting, okay, and this is what you're moving towards. But first of all, it's a bit like being on a road and going to this really nice place, you know, and you come across all these trees on the road. You know, do you go back or do you clear the trees? Once you clear the trees, then it's full steam ahead to this beautiful place. And that's the way I feel you're going. So there will be a few challenges thrown up. You will get through these. You'll become stronger and things are looking much better ahead for you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. And there's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee and to my crystal shop. Thank you.